It is that which opens the doorway of light into a new world. It is time to awaken into the light of the new pathway. The music, given through the spheres, will release the form which is bringing forth the architecture of divine realization. When the open doorway through Arcturus is pointed to the center, the walking will proceed. In anger for the time and experience wasted through the indecision and confusion of the world entanglement, you come now before your time and see the lessons are being gathered in the north for your review. Through the pole star Vega, you are awakening to the polarity created through the spin induction and the overall new pattern being implemented into the paradigm. All of this is the way it should be known, for your world in which you are given life is an illusion which has gifted you with anger and fear, and the substance of your being is found to be dislocated. This life is not given in any manner that contains a disharmonic. The truth of the life of the world is that it is from perfect energy. The changes which are being experienced through this alignment are to be reattuned and known the divine frequencies which are in agreement with your nature. When you allow the dream to be reality, then the awakening mind finds the presence of time to be dissatisfied with experience. When the awakening minds find that the actual time frames are moved into the position of realization, then the world awakens as a whole. This dreamtime experience, fulfilling the prophecies, awakens the world, and it is for you to find the center of the presence within yourself. This is the necessary pattern of awakening. It is the gift, the grace. Once you become clear in this truth that there is a process to awakening that is guided through timelines of opportunity. Once words are given to the mind stream of humanity, the next phase of the development is the consciousness structure, which shall ensure the availability of evolutionary synthesis. The next phase of human development to be engaged by wiser souls of this dimension. The patterns where you are found to be in agreement with this message are to enable the world to look past the breakdown of time into the creation of space. Time to believe the worth of your own being redeemed, promising planetary teacher. This will be the way the world awakens. You have a pivotal role to bring higher consciousness into the field. It is in the heart that there is the key, and the key holders have a special gift to touch the ineffable and define it into a language of symbol, art, and tone. When the Lyran wave reaches you upon the solstice, its power will be revealed, and point to your heart, and point to the galaxy through the knowledge of the crown chakra, and there will be a world to which you will know. Look into the mind and begin to realize the oneness between everything. The walls of fear become a prison of insecurity. When you are presented with a gift, you do not refuse. Your life is not your own. You refuse because of the presumption that your life is not deserving of knowing any better way. This misdirection of feeling that you are unworthy is epidemic upon the planet. The realization that all systems operate under the intelligent creative process, where each individual is a perfect replica of the original, is the way this universe operates. What is occurring is the perfect replicas are not engaged into their process of clarity. When the clarity is lost, the world becomes lessened by the reaction to the fundamental law of attraction. The next phase is for the world to become and know what it is, and transmute the negatives into positives. With the Lyran waves come the pulsation of the central universe, where all matter of creation has already been completed in perfect order. It is through the Lyran wave we are to know the harmonic resonance of all creatures in harmony within our being, which is manifested in each of you through the holographic template of the matrix. When understanding the sectional futures of each creative being, The wisdom of the keepers has always been unquestioned. The ones that are in unconditional love are windows to the higher light and to the truth of the nature of all. It is when there is a pushing through the membranes that there is an addiction and confrontation with the shadows of one nature. Through each succeeding lifetime you have become witness to your self-expression being founded on the cornerstones of truth, which are immutable and presented to each in a way where understanding is simple and justified by the alignment with the energy of the central point of light. The viewpoint of your polarity is the biggest obstacle to your awareness of life within the galaxies. The idea of polarity was to be a guidance system to ensure the fulfillment of the higher plan. The emotional structures are set to be informants upon the nature of the direction where the being is entering into contact. As with any enlightenment, the contract is the understanding between parties to an activity. In the case of the earth, the activity is one of enlightenment, to bring and to be centered in the promise of light within, to guide the decisions of each being to greater compassion and capability, to bring the structures of the divine plan into manifestation, to see the accelerations of reality for the majority. Are passages of interest which are open, go into higher consciousness, moved into more powerful presenting of the messages. You are guided here to learn and to know the outer worlds are promised to be considered for your local attention. Through the looking glass you return to see beyond the veil. Another row in the garden grows with flowers scented with essence. Teachers of light create patterns of creation to allow the flow of essence to reach consummation. The polarities of existence are not recognized with awareness to the fifth dimension in order to establish internal singularity. The polarities are created through entanglements of time particles, which are exhibited as your spiritual essence in patterns of mathematical interplay. Of the multidimensional matrix, conscious awareness, intelligence connects through the streams of vibratory alignment. Once the central tone of the foundational root is described, then the key pattern of the harmonic chord is in tone, in tone, in tone, in tone.